If the several fail pushes in your mother thrashing around like she's in the middle of a water polo game, here we go, the big moment. Your debut into the world, and boom, you pop out of the womb. What a dramatic entrance. You're born underwater, yep, that's a thing, and you've got about 10 seconds to take your first breath. No pressure. You have to learn to breathe in next 10 seconds or goodbye, my friend. But you don't know how to swim yet, so you just kind of float there, and your mom nudges you to the surface to take your first breath. Congratulations and welcome to the life in the ocean. The ocean is a peaceful paradise until you realize that half of the residents here are actively plotting to eat you. It's like living in a reality show, but instead of a cash prize, you may get to be the fishy snack of a shark. Alright, now it's time to swim. Easy, right? No. It's like you're trying to run before you can barely walk. You flop and splash trying to match society expectations. Meanwhile, the other members of your family are swimming like they're in the dolphin version of the Olympics. It's high time you must learn that ocean is not a spa, it's a survival course. But after a lot of awkward splashing, you figure it out, sort of. You're finally swimming and it's starting to feel a little more like a real dolphin. Kinda. So, you're growing fast, and now that you've gotten the hang of swimming, it's time for the next big problem hunger. And when you're a dolphin, you're hungry all the time. See, being a dolphin is not all about flips and tricks. You're basically an underwater vacuum cleaner with a very demanding schedule. You're constantly chasing after fish, and you know what? Fishes don't like to be caught. After the failure, you give yourself another chance just to see your dream of becoming the ultimate hunter, crushed by a more experienced dolphin who just steals your lunch every single time. It's like you're at the office trying to grab the last donut, only for your coworker to swoop in and snatch it away like it's the only donut in the world. Oh, bad luck. Sometimes life is a complete disappointment. Not every day is your day. You have gained some pounds and now you're a teenager, full of confidence, doing flips and acting like you own this ocean. The problem? The ocean is literally full of creatures that want to eat you. So, guess what happens next? Oh no, it's a bull shark. Forget everything you thought you knew about dolphins' elegance. At this moment, survival instincts takes over. It's a full-on panic mode, no time for tail slaps. This is a run for your life situation. And there it goes, swimming faster than a guy who just realized he's late for an appointment. Who needs dignity when you've got shark on your tail, right? Whew, there was a close one. I'm sure you're feeling super alive right now. Are not you? Another day in the ocean and another brush with the death. Time to shake it off. Don't worry, you'll make it. Probably. Now it's time for a little romance, dolphin style. You see, when dolphins grow up, they have to get noticed by a potential mate. And what's the best way to do that? Performing super cool tricks, obviously. So this dolphin is like, watch me do a backflip, but instead it belly flops. Not exactly a smooth move, right? It tries to tail slap, but instead it looks like having an underwater tantrum. So yeah, you're not exactly a heartthrob just yet, but you keep your spirits high because when it comes to dating, confidence is the key. And maybe you're lucky because she's wooed by your confidence. So come on, that time for some action now. The courtship ritual begins. You're in hurry of nothing. The deed is done. After all that work, what do you do next? Instead of basking in the glue of romance and some cuddling, you're off to grab a snack because you're hungry again. But uh-oh, what's that? A big, big fishing boat with nets as wide as the ocean itself. It's not just here for a cruise, it's here to catch. And guess who's on the menu? You. You better act fast, buddy. The net's coming down and it's not asking for your permission. And then the humans arrive. They've got their big nets out, casting them like a dark cloud over the ocean. You're not just swimming anymore, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're fast, you're sleek, but that net, it's like something else. It stretches wide, covering more water than you can outswim. You try to dart to the left, to the right, to outsmart it, but it's everywhere now. The tension builds, you can't escape it. You fought, you tried, but in the end, you're taken. And just like that, the open ocean is not yours anymore. You're caught, pulled from everything you know, swallowed by a world of humans. The fight is over. You're no longer free. So this is where the magic happens. Welcome to your new home. A glass box which is filled with water that's like way too clean for your taste. No seaweed, no sharks, just you and the sound of human applause. Congratulations. Oh, look at that. You have made it. You're a star. People are paying good money to watch you swim in circles. Nothing says wild freedom like performing for a crowd that's more interested in your flips than your personal space. Bravo. There was something. I mean, it was a flip. Nothing says I'm living my best life like being head fed in front of crowd. You didn't even have to earn it. Just swim and boom, fish. Yes, the old head pet. You have really made it now, huh? I'm sure that's exactly what you have dreamt of, being a fish fetching celebrity. Oh, a beach ball. Now that's the excitement you have been waiting for. A ball? Who needs the ocean when you've got this? You're a hottest act in the town, buddy. Forget dodging sharks or leaping through waves. Now it's all about showtime in a tiny tank. You're living the dream. Maybe. Oh, yes, the inevitable old age. You know it's coming, but when it hits, it's like a ton of bricks. Just look at you. It was not that long ago when you were leaping like you were auditioning for Dolphin US Got Talent, but now, well, now you're just trying to remember where you put your car keys or your motivation to perform. You have hit a peak of fame and now you're just the retired mascot, no longer needed for the big show. Yes, the reintroduction to the nature program. Sure, let's just plop this tired old dolphin back into the wild and see what happens. It's like sending someone to live their dream after decades of working at a desk job. They are like, what do I do with all this space? And are there still fish here? Look at it go or rather not go. It's like putting a senior citizen on a treadmill and telling them to run a marathon. Like, welcome to the ocean, buddy. Here's a school of fish. Go, chase it. But when you have spent year doing tricks for fish, instead of hunting them, you don't exactly have your A game anymore. Do you? Welcome to the club, old friend. But here's the sad truth. When you spend your lives doing tricks for fish, you kind of forget the actual skills you needed to survive. And in the wild, that's the ultimate test. Now, we have a real predator. There it is, the shark. It's not interested in flips or tricks, it wants dinner. Time for a little chase the old slow dolphin game. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be pretty. And here we go, a final sprint for survival. It's like the climax of every ocean action movie I've ever seen. Except, well, this might end with a shark snack. Now, let's be honest. This is the part where you start holding your breath and wishing you could do something, but alas, we are just spectators in the oceanic drama. And